Hello Virgo, and welcome to today's reading. Excuse me. I'm your host, the Apocrypha. It is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining this little soul family that we have going on. If you are returning, welcome back, soul family. You know how it is. Love you guys. Hugs. Okay, so this is actually my first set of zodiac readings, so I hope that you'll enjoy. It's going to be a quickie. Disclaimers, information decks, all of that jazz will be in the description box down below. This awesome music that we'll be vibing to today will also be in the description box down below. We already have a card that fell out. We have the Star in reverse. Okay. And I was gonna say, I'm getting all tongue-tied, so any of you guys feeling like it's been difficult to speak your mind or say how you feel in a way that is what you want it to be? Knight of Swords, definitely. I feel like there may be something in regards to communication here with you guys. Let's see. Let's get one more card for Virgo, please. Let's see. That's more than one card. But let's see for Virgo. I'll take it for you guys, okay? Shh, I'm kidding. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. In reverse, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You've been feeling a lack of hope for a person, place, or thing, a situation that you have been wanting to feel hopeful about. You perhaps had a lot of dreams and hopes and aspirations in regards to this person, place, or thing, but it has been feeling more like a battle. It has been difficult for you to communicate how you truly feel, or you feel like this person isn't communicating how they truly feel. If it is a career, a job, you feel like it's been more of a hassle than a blessing right now. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. You've been feeling restless. We see the fairy here, the tooth fairy, and a child here, and a cat resting. The cat is looking over the child, as is the tooth fairy. I feel like some of you have been struggling to sleep with sleep patterns. This may be a little side note for some of you. But again, you're feeling very blocked, or like there's a lot of struggles around you. It's been very difficult. You have been trying to plan ahead, trying to think of the future, trying to be positive. Nine of Wands, you're trying to let go of these feelings of being guarded around people, places, and things in your life. You're trying to have healthy boundaries, but not overbearing boundaries that are unrealistic. The Six of Swords, you're trying to move forward and find what makes you happy, find what leads you to your happiness. But again, there's this aspect of communication that is coming through, or lack thereof. I saw 404. Okay. There may be a person that you need to speak to, even if this is like a boss or a coworker, a family member. I feel like it's someone who may be older than you or in more authority than you. And I feel like this is making you lose sleep, Virgo. There may be a work situation or a family situation that is going on that you really need to convey how you feel, because it has been really on your mind heavily. I looked up, I saw 445. You're trying to be stable in this situation, but there needs to be a change. And then I saw 454. So 4s and 5s may be significant for you. 4 is about stability and 5 is about change. So Virgo, perhaps this is something that you really need to open up and communicate about. If it's really causing you to not sleep well. Queen of Pentacles, the Dryad. Look, there's more symbology of change. There's butterflies. You need to open up and say how you feel if you want to be happy. And you deserve to be happy, Virgo. Okay? There's the 2 of Pentacles in reverse underneath the deck. This is the Elf. You're trying to aim towards what makes you happy. But you're feeling really, there's a lot of struggle here. You can't make up your mind, or you don't want to, actually. Isn't this Virgo? Isn't that symbol Virgo? You're struggling to make a decision. You're struggling to say how you feel. You're struggling to come forward because there's a lot of difficulty that you have been dealing with. But you have to communicate. You have to say how you feel. And I feel like when I'm saying this, you're like, well, you don't know my situation and you don't know how much trouble it's going to cause. Well, it's causing you a lot of trouble, Virgo. You really want to keep feeling like this? You don't. I know you don't. No one does. I feel like your mentality right now is like, I'm trying to keep the peace, so I'll deal with it. But that's not keeping the peace for no one, especially not yourself. It's not selfish to speak your mind and say how you feel. That is you trying to, convey how you feel. And you may feel like it's selfish in a negative way, but really you're only being healthy and doing what you need to do for you. At the end of the day, we all have to do what's right for us. And if there's people, places, or things in your situation, whether it's family, work-related, a partner, whatever it is, it doesn't fucking matter. If they really care, then they'll hear you out. They'll care about what you have to say, and they would not want you to be in this feeling of lack of sleep, of feeling like heavily guarded and like you have to constantly be on edge. Someone who really cares and loves you is going to want you to open up and be true to yourself and be honest with how you really feel, especially if it's something that is causing you so much heartache and blockage, Virgo. You need to make the decision, because at the end of the day, you're the only one who can do what's right for you. Only you know what is right for you. You trying to keep the peace is really just causing you so much stress, heartache, anxiety, fear, and that's not right. That's not right. You need to say how you feel. To have that transformation that you want in your life, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable and say how you feel. And at the beginning of this reading, I also couldn't even speak. Remember how my words were getting tied? And I was saying how there's a big element of communication here. I feel like you're trying to act like everything is hunky-dory, like everything's okay. You're going about your day like this little elf here. Cooking, cleaning, working, doing homework, whatever it is that you do. Acting like everything's okay, but it's not. And I feel like this is in big part for some of you, a family situation. For others of you, I feel like this is work related. For some of you, I feel like this is in regards to your partner, your significant other. But you need to make the decision to do what's right for you. And that's not selfish in a way of like trying to hurt other people. We are all selfish to some degree, and that is good. We all need to be selfish to some degree because we have to put ourselves first. Because let's say you only have a supply of food for a week, and all of a sudden there's these random ass people, I saw 1010, that are trying to just waltz into your home and take all your food. Are you gonna let them? If this is literally all that you have for the whole entire week, and you will literally starve if you don't eat, you have to take care of yourself first so that you can have energy to help other people. That's not selfish in a bad way. That's necessary. It is necessary to put yourself first so that you have enough rest and energy and sanity to even deal with anyone else. But you have to say how you feel. You have to do what's right for you. And you have to put yourself first. Straight up. Whatever situation it is, you need to put yourself first. Okay? And I feel like some of you are going to be like, well, I'm a parent, and what? You're probably not, so you don't get it. I'm not a parent, okay? But I have helped raise a child before, and it's not easy, and I wasn't even the parent. You still have to put yourself first. And some of you might be like, that's selfish, you'll never understand. If I had a kid, I do understand, because I would put my child, I would always want my child to have everything that they need. But let me put it this way. If you're pregnant, you have to get enough energy, you have to eat, and you have to sustain yourself. And then you eat more so that you have enough for your child too. When you barely birth a child, you need to have enough energy for yourself, and then you need to provide more so that you can provide for your child. When you're in an airplane, what do they tell you? No matter who it is, you put your mask first in an emergency situation, and then you can put someone else's mask on. And you might be like, no, but this is causing you a lot of heartache, a lot of grief, a lot of difficulty, a lot of strife, a lot of pain, where you feel like you're being mistreated, misunderstood, where you feel like people are taking and taking and taking from you. But when you always give to others before you give to yourself, what do you expect? I saw 1233. You want to move forward, you want to have a new beginning, you need to say how you feel. You need to make changes, and you need to put yourself first. That is healthy. I'm not saying to be selfish just to be a bitch or something. Like, no. But you have to put yourself first so that you have energy and time to do all the things that you need to do. Let's say you have homework and your friends want to fucking party all the time. No, sorry you guys, I have homework, I have things I have to deal with first, and then if I have time, then we can hang out. Oh, well, what, like, you're gonna go do that and blah blah blah? Fuck that shit. If they really care about you, they'll understand. They'll be like, you do you first, you do what you need to do, and if you're ready, if you have time, then we're here for you, dude. And if they're over here talking shit just because you're trying to get your shit together, are those even really the people that you want to have in your surrounding? If you are the sum of the few who you really hang out with all the time, do they resonate with the hopes and dreams that you have for yourself? Or are they holding you back? Virgo, I feel like they're holding you back. And they're causing you a lot of stress, a lot of strife. You know what you want, and you're trying to go after that. But there's situations around you that are making you feel like you can't. And it's not necessarily, like, it's not at all the case that you can't. It's that you're giving too much time and energy, I saw 1414, to people who don't fucking deserve it. Straight up. Or maybe they do, but they're asking for too much. Even if it's a significant other. And I know what it's like to be on both sides of the fence in regards to someone always wanting to be around you and you feel like they're clingy. But I also know what it's like to be the one who's clingy as fuck. So I know what it's like on both sides of the fence here. But you have to do what's right for you. If you need an extra day to yourself to rest and recuperate and shit, then do it. Someone who really loves you, they're gonna understand. Even if they feel like, oh, well, they don't want to, that's not your problem to feel bad about it. You need to take care of yourself first, Virgo, because it's literally eating away at you. If this is resonating with you, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? So you need to make the decision to do what's right for you first and foremost, Virgo. So we're gonna pull from charms. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have a lot of charms here, so let's get to it. We have 4. This is the red 4. It makes me think of the 4 of Wands, fire, excuse me, for stability, okay? You're trying to find what fuels your heart, what fuels your passion. You're trying to find what makes you feel stable. But again, I feel like you're struggling in these regards to find like what really fits into your life. This makes me think of rose quartz, makes me think of heart healing. If this is a significant other, you want a perfect fit. You don't want to wear a shoe that's 5 sizes bigger, because you can't walk, you can't run, you can't do shit in that. And you don't want a shoe that's going to be too tight for you, because then your feet are literally going to cramp up and you're not going to have space to breathe. You need the shoe that's going to fit perfectly. And that's what you're looking for, that's what you're hoping for, and that's what you want. But how can you get that if you never open up about what it is that you want the healthy boundaries to be in your life? Because if you never set healthy boundaries, then people are just gonna fucking walk all over you and do whatever fuck they want. They're gonna go behind your back, do whatever, because they're like, oh, well, Virgo doesn't have any boundaries, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Trust me, there are many people who are gonna take advantage of that. It's happened so many times, and it will continue to happen, especially the way people are these days, even more so. I just looked up, and on my clock I saw 11:44. So that's not the actual time, it's 12:44, but I just said that and then the seconds were at 12. So when I'm feeling with that 5, 1 and 4 make 5, so 55, making me think of change. There's a lot of changes that need to happen for you to have 4, the stability in your life where you can pursue what it is, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, okay, Virgo? There's an importance here to make sure that you're not trying to erase things in your life, that you're working through it, that you're admitting what has happened and that you are working through it, okay? Never hold on to guilt. If you have an emotion of guilt, it is there for a reason. It's not there to haunt you or to make you feel bad forever. It is there for you to face it, for you to learn from it, and for you to move on from that. Okay, Virgo? So don't feel guilty for anything. Learn from it so that it doesn't happen again. And you won't have to feel guilty anymore. Apologize when you need to apologize. But if this is in regards to someone else, there needs to be, again, a balance. There needs to be a perfect fit. And it takes 2. You can't be the one doing everything in your relationship, in your situation, at your job. People need to be delegated. Like, people need to delegate. You do your part, they do their part. That's why the fuck they're getting paid, right? Not to sit on their ass and do shit. If you need to communicate to your boss, like, hey, like, I keep trying, like, this person isn't doing their shit. Of course, you wouldn't come out for it like that, but you get the essence of what I'm saying. This person isn't doing shit and I have to pull all the weight. I'm tired of it. Like, it's not fair. They're getting paid to sit on their ass while I'm here doing all the fucking work. That's not right. Of course, don't come off like that, okay? Okay, Virgo, I think you get the point here, though, okay? So, elasticity. You're tired, but you need to come back to a place of rest. You need to expand where you need to expand. You want to pursue something that you want to pursue, then you need to expand. You need to learn. You need to grow. You need to make changes in your life so that you can have that. But if you stay stuck in place where people use you and they manipulate you and all of that, you're not going to get there. Because of your indecision, you're going to stay stuck. And you deserve better, Virgo. We have a little teapot here. Don't keep a lid on your feelings. Say how you feel, okay? It's healthy. It's good to say how you feel, and you deserve to. You deserve to. Virgo is an earth element, right? Which is about grounding. Earth is a very grounding element. And we had a lot of fours come up throughout the reading. You need to get back to the basics, Virgo. Get back to grounding. Get back to what makes you feel like this. What makes you feel happy and expansive. Not what makes you feel like you're fighting all the fucking time, okay? That's not healthy for you or anyone in your energy. We have here Sweet Lolita. So there may be something... You need to do what is sweet. You may be struggling on your day-to-day to get shit done, and you may feel like you have no time to do what it is that you really want to do. You need to make time. No one else is gonna make time for you. You know your schedule, and if you feel like you don't have time, then you need to figure out your schedule, how to work things, how to work around things so that you do have time for what you want to do. Well, I have kids, I have a family, and I have work, and I'm exhausted. I understand. But even more so, you need to make time. You need to make time. It's the only way. No one else is going to make time for you. People aren't going to be like, oh, well, I see that you're exhausted, but, you know, you still have to come into work. But since you're here and you're exhausted, it's okay. You don't have to do anything today. Who's going to say that? I saw 22, 22, 44. You need to do what's right for you. If you have not asked for a day off in a long time and you really need a fucking day off, and you have kids and you need some space, which is healthy, like we all need space, that's okay. As a parent, it's harder to get that space, and that's understandable. But if you have family members who you trust, or someone who you trust with your kids, or your spouse, maybe your spouse could for once take care of your kids instead of you always cooking, cleaning, and doing fucking everything for everybody. You need a day to yourself. Figure out a way, a healthy way, where you can get it. You know what I mean? If you're a single parent and your family is somewhere else and you need to take your kids to a daycare for once, just one day, then do it. Do what you need to do so that you can fucking breathe, Virgo. I feel like there's a lot here that you're just so stressed and bogged down. I saw 23, 33. You want to manifest your life, your dreams? Then you have to delegate, and you have to really make the decision of what it is that you want to do, what's best for you and what's best for your family. Okay? Here we have dream. This is a goddess symbol with triple crescent moons, and it says dream. So again, this is making me think of, you have so many hopes and dreams and aspirations, but especially if you're a single parent, I understand why it would be so fucking difficult for you to reach that. But it's not impossible. It's not. It's not. But you need to figure out a way, and only you can figure that out. I'm just reading tarot. I don't physically see your face and physically understand your situation. But I'm saying what I feel, what I see, and it's up to you to take it or leave it. But if it's resonating for you, then this is a big call from Spirit for you to delegate. for you to learn how to better your situation, better your time management and all of that, so that you can accomplish your dreams. Whether you have children and they're young or not, you are capable. You just need to be better with your time management. I'm getting a lot about time management. There's a lot of hopes and dreams, a lot that you want to manifest and create for yourself and your family. You have to get on that then. And then here we have Maneki Neko. This is a lucky cat and the kanji for luck in the center. So you're trying to manifest, you may be feeling a lack of safety. Know that you are protected. Know that you are guided by spirit, okay? That spirit is with you, guiding you and cheering you on. They see how much you're struggling, how sleep deprived you may be, how much bullshit you're dealing with at work and with your partner or something. But they're there with you. When you feel alone, communicate with them. Communicate with them more. They're trying to give you messages and trying to help you see how you can reach your goals and dreams and aspirations, no matter how busy you are, no matter how many kids you have, no matter how many jobs you have. But you have to give time to those things. You have to give time to communicate with spirit. If you want spirit to communicate with you, you have to delegate your time more wisely. Here we have spiritual evolution. With the spiraling line of mystery, I seek to evolve my soul to be clear and free by those who come before and come after me, creating a world of pure harmony. So again, we have a lot about harmony, a lot about balance, like the yin and yang here, like the shoes here having a perfect fit. Spiritual evolution. And I was just talking about spirituality, spirit. You may want to get deeper into spirituality. You have to make time for it. Even if it's while you're sitting down on the throne, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but taking a shit, no matter what it is, you can take the time to be like, okay, spirit, here I am. What do you need to tell me? I'm here. Please communicate with me. When you're in the shower, when you have that alone time, I saw 2727. You need to make the time. And Spirit's here saying that they support you and that your goals, your dreams, your aspirations are valid and you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have rest. You deserve to be surrounded by people who care about you enough to get off their ass and help you out. But you have to end the vicious cycles. You accept or don't accept what people do around you, and it's time for you to stand up for yourself, to find the stability, and to only allow people who are going to be stable and honest and all of that around you. But that is your choice, Virgo. Okay? So that is all for your reading. I hope that it brought you hope, clarity, and perspective into your situation. I hope that if you like this reading that you'll consider joining the soul family that we have going on here by liking, sharing, subscribing, and dinging the dong if you really like my content. So, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Take care. Know that you're not alone. You may be going through a lot of shit, but you got this, Virgo. At the core of it, you have that stability. Remember that, okay? Get back to the basics, root chakra if you need to, then do that, okay? I love you guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Virgo.